and Mavino. It's good to have you guys with us for tonight's movie, Best in Show. One of my favorite comedies of all time.
I think this is one of my dad's favorites.
Yeah.
This is one of his favorite comedies.
I could see that.
Dad, text me if that's not true.
Yeah, getting those DMs.
Yeah. Get in the DMs if you're my father.
And we're drinking Quitting Time, which is a Tulsa classic that's been revived by a local brewery, Marshall Brewing, basically to deliver an easy drinking session beer.
What was the OG Quitting Time?
It predates me. I don't remember it. It came around before I was a drinking age. So I've heard people talk about it forever, that was something they would pick up and,
It's genius branding.
Yeah.
QT, Quick Trip, beer, Quitting Time.
Quitting Time.
Quitting Time.
Yeah. We should have done this with the Tarantino movie.
Yeah. No, it's a great brand.
Yeah. Easy drinking. This is the definitive 4.3% alcohol. Doesn't sit heavy.
No, this is very much a light beer. Sit in the garage, crack it.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch the news, crunch up the can, throw it at the TV.
That's right.
Yeah. So
work on your Firebird.
Yeah, I got to fix the carburetor.
Yeah, it's been leaking oil.
I got the dual.
Got to get down there and got to do some stuff.
Dual overhead camshafts.
Earl, dinner's ready.
I don't know what a camshaft is exactly, but
all I know is you're going to need a 10 millimeter socket to fix it.
Yeah, it's like a timing belt. I've heard people talk about a timing belt. I don't know if that's actually a real thing.
Serpentine. You gotta make sure the serpentine belt is aligned.
I've heard that too. I think that's just made up.
Yeah. Well,
I think there's a mechanic just dicking with me at that point.
your timing belt is leaking fluid.
Yeah, your highs and frams obviously way off the track.
Your blinker fluid as well. So we topped you off.
Yeah, it's like fuck you, David Putty. So yeah,
don't take shots at Patrick Warburton.
That's my guy.
It's my guy.
So Best in Show released September 29th, 2000. Almost 26 years ago.
Yeah. It came out later than I thought. I thought it would have been late to mid 90s, but 2000.
It's kind of a blur because you got these movies are like Waiting for Guffin, Mighty Wind, Best in Show. They're all kind of that same period. So, and they have the same cast, so it's difficult to say which one came out when.
Yeah, and this was a Rob Reiner movie, right?
This is Christopher Guest.
Okay.
So, this is when he kind of took over that mockumentary.
The mantle.
Yeah.
Because Rob Reiner did
Spinal Tap.
Right.
Yeah.
Which came out in
83 or 4, maybe 84.
There's that big of a gap. I always think of those two movies as very close together spiritually.
Oh, yeah.
So
same vibe.
Yeah, a 16-year gap. That's hefty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this had a domestic gross of 18 million, international gross of 2 million, so a total gross of about 20 million. Not a lot of money.
Budget?
I never found a budget for it, but it wasn't huge.
No, I can't imagine it would be.
Probably less than $10 million, I would guess. So,
if that, I mean, it's not like it's a big production.
No. I imagine your cast was a little bit expensive, but...
Sure.
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara, big name at that time.
Yeah. You had people like Christopher Guest, Parker Posey, Michael McKean. There's some people who would probably cost a little bit of money.
Eugene Levy,
obviously. Yeah.
That's $1 million per eyebrow.
Yeah. $1 million per caterpillar.
Yeah.
Yep. So directed by Christopher Guest, is written by Eugene Levy and Christopher Guest, even though this was pretty much improvised. I think they probably gave the performers a sketch of a scene and let them run with it.
Yeah, gave them a wireframe and then just said, all right, go.
Yeah. And
were the dogs like actual trained dogs?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Yeah. And they built basically their own self-contained dog show. So, because I guess that the real dog shows wouldn't allow any participation. So
no silliness.
Yeah. So they can't be silly. So we got
this is a professional environment.
So they had to build one pretty much from scratch.
Although I have to imagine this movie did more for dog shows than anything else could have.
I think about this movie every time I see a dog show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Thanksgiving that there's always a dog show, the big Purina dog show?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
So this is set in Philadelphia, but it was shot in British Columbia, Vancouver. So pretty much the entire movie is
Vancouver.
Canadian. So you've seen this before.
Yes.
Many times.
Many times.
What did you think when you first saw it, and what did you think of it on rewatching it now?
I think the first time I saw it, I didn't fully appreciate it because that era was kind of slapstick comedy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember what age I was when I first saw it. Probably 16, 17-ish.
Yeah.
And it just that wasn't really the humor. Now it's so bone dry humor.
Yeah.
That it sits better. You kind of digest the silliness a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think my first watch, I probably thought it was maybe a 4 or 5 movie. Like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
But now I think it's a solid 7.
Yeah.
I think it's just such a ridiculous. It is, like you said, it's full improv, right? It's all these comedians that had done a ton of. Were they Chicago? Were they
mixture of everything?
Mixture of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because Eugene Levy is Canadian, and Catherine O'Hara
is Canadian.
Yeah,
yeah.
And Parker Posey, she'd been around for a while
in the movies forever. Yeah. Christopher Guest, believe it or not, is a British lord.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he is related to the British royal family. He is, I believe, he is either baron or lord.
Does he have a castle?
Christopher Guest. I don't think. I mean, he has a title that I don't think he uses at all. And so
Baron Christopher Guest.
His wife, Jamie Lee Curtis, is technically Lady Guest.
Well, Jamie Lee Curtis deserves to be royalty. I have always said that.
And she does not use a title either. She could be Lady Guest.
She should. That'd be way cooler.
No. So, but apparently, yeah, he does not own up to that title.
Lady Guest sounds like what a 6-year-old calls like your friend who's just in your house.
Yeah, it's like
hey, Lady Guest.
your dad's new girlfriend.
Mom, Dad had a lady guest
who probably gets around like Cookie Fleck. You know, it's like, everybody's like, wow, I remember you, which is just awesome. And then she goes into that hard too. Like, she's been around.
She's been around.
She had some fun.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. So say we all. So
first time I saw this, probably 16, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's definitely grown on me. I've seen it multiple times since then. It's ridiculous.
So you would say 7?
Yeah, I'd put this at like a 7.
I would say 7.5
sure.
For me. I have a lot of fun with this one.
Is this your particular brand of humor?
Yes.
This kind of
syncs up
silliness?
Well. Yeah. Dry, deadpan silliness. Yeah. This definitely lines up well.
It borders on that like awkward comedy for me.
Yeah.
That just doesn't always hit right. Like The Office.
Yeah.
Not my favorite show.
Yeah.
And that's a controversial opinion from my generation because it's a lot of people's comfort show.
Yeah.
It has like those awkward sort of almost embarrassing moments. Cringe humor does not sit well with me.
Yeah.
So there are parts of this movie that I'm just like, ugh.
Watching them bounce a check at the lobby and like have to go to like the broom closet.
2 warnings. 2 warnings.
Yeah. Such a great scene. Again, that's amazing. It's all improv.
It's incredible. Yeah. It for the most part, as a whole, I enjoy it, but there are definitely parts of it that I just cringe too much at to enjoy.
And probably retroactively now, it's like you've seen The Office, and so it makes you probably dread those sequences more.
Like so many of the bits of The Office of like Scott's tots.
Yeah.
The things that just like Michael Scott's character as a whole.
Mm-hmm. When he celebrates Diwali and all that kind of stuff, it's like
yeah. All of his gaffes that are played off as jokes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an unpopular opinion for sure. I think a lot of people really enjoy The Office.
I think valid, because there are moments that Scott's tots is hard to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah. It's more true because it rhymes. Yeah. I love how they break this movie up into character like couples. Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, who would later be great on Schitt's Creek together, are a good team. They
worked together a lot more even between now and Schitt's Creek, right?
Yeah, they date back to Second City and that time period. Yeah, they were the kind of that Canadian like kind of Saturday Night Live styles
powerhouse.
Yeah.
Neither of them were on SNL though, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because Second City was Chicago,
It was.
is where that kind of came out of. And that sort of second wave of improv that came out of there in the early 2000s, that also gave us like Tina Fey.
And Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler was Second City.
I mean,
Fred
before
Armisen?
that, yeah, I mean, you had like John Candy came out of that. And,
Yeah, you kind of get these like generations of people that come out of Second City versus like the New York scene versus the LA scene.
yeah.
It's all that improv work that's being done.
Yeah. And this is a masterclass in improvisation.
Well, I think this is kind of like the hallmark of this generation of improv.
And then I love Jennifer Coolidge and Jane Lynch as, you know, they're the couple who they're going to become a couple and they're the last ones to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of see it coming, but it's like they don't.
Jane Lynch plays it perfectly, just like the slow burn, just like, is she?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There it is. Okay.
And then Michael McKean and John Michael Higgins is like the very haughty couple who has the Shih Tzu, I believe, is what their dog is.
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. And they're just perfect as like the uber snobs. And every couple brings their own dynamic.
You've already packed 6 kimonos. We're only there for 2 nights. You're right. I don't have enough.
And I love it that every couple they focus on basically wins, except for, I believe, the Parker Posey Michael Hitchcock dog, which goes on a rampage and gets banned from the premises.
Which the Parker Posey, that felt so quintessentially like 2000s satire, because that was kind of the era that it was very much like rebelling against Starbucks, like the whole movement of commercialization. I think a lot of what we saw Fight Club come out of was a lot of that same rebellion and satire around like the culture of, what was it, J. Crew that he was obsessed with?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a time to be alive when that was the biggest problem to have.
Yeah. And I know it makes you think about a family that we know from college. That's all they buy is J. Crew.
I mean, I like J. Crew, don't get me wrong. It's not the only thing I own.
And then you got Christopher Guest as Harlan Pepper and his bloodhound, which, you know, good looking dog.
That was a good looking dog.
A real sweet dog. And it's funny to watch.
The ventriloquism.
Yeah. So bizarre, but it's just awesome. You know, how these people made it through this movie with a straight face, I don't know.
Oh, how many takes did it take? Like, surely they had to have a ton of cuts of them just breaking.
Probably hours of that. Yeah. I couldn't have made it through any of these scenes. Fred Willard as the dog show announcer also.
Oh, easily my favorite character. He's just so ridiculous off the wall.
Just steals every scene.
Yeah, he for sure was the highlight of this movie.
Yeah, I agree. And I think he's probably pound for pound the funniest character.
Easily. I mean, the amount of time that he actually gets versus the amount of laughs that he got out of me.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And I do enjoy how this movie showcases Catherine O'Hara and her physical comedy, which you don't always see from her. You know, she's such a nuanced comedian with, like, for example, Schitt's Creek, where it's like she one of her sticks on that show is massaging dialogue in the weirdest accent, unplaceable accent, to make even the most mundane line of dialogue sound funny.
Well, you saw her bring it with Schitt's Creek, right? Where she gets to explore a lot of that more.
Yeah.
But the physical comedy, like you said, of like her tripping all over the place when she hurts her ankle. You could never imitate that walk.
And then hobbling out onto the center stage afterwards. Like, it's like, how do you walk like that? How does she do that? You know, it's like she's mimicking like a torn ACL.
Have you ever seen like a really drunk girl try to walk on really high heels?
Yeah. It's like that.
It's exactly like that.
And then maybe that's what she was going for.
Yeah.
Whatever she's going for, it works perfectly.
She nails it.
Yeah. So, where would you rank this compared to Waiting for Guffman, Mighty Wind, their other stuff?
I mean, I think this has got to be at the top.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so too.
This is the peak mockumentary movie. Other than Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Which
I put Spinal Tap number 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a strong second.
Strong second place, because you get just such a good cast of characters. Spinal Tap really focuses on like a pretty small group. This, you get a wide range. You get a lot of different jokes kind of squeezed in.
A lot of different personalities.
Yeah. You kind of hit a lot of different groups. in a very short amount of time. It's a pretty tight movie, like hour and a half.
90 minutes. Yeah.
Tight 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I
don't think it could be longer, though.
No.
This movie is very much succinct.
Yeah, and to make a goofy comedy about a dog show, you're pretty much capped at 90 minutes.
A dry, goofy comedy, too.
Yeah, completely deadpan. I enjoyed Ed Begley as the hotel clerk who deals with Parker Posey.
I had just watched Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
And he's in that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that guy.
As a very skilled kind of elder statesman lawyer who is like a partner at a law firm.
Yeah, but him dealing with Parker Posey was like freak out about the bee.
Yeah. And like he's like a study in like, you know, patience, like the server industry, like the patience of people that you deal with people like that all the time.
It's like, I love him going through the closet of, well, you know, we've got our cleaning product for lighter messes. And then, you know, obviously you've got your larger, your Dobermans and you've got this for those types of dogs.
Yeah. We haven't talked about Bob Balaban as the, I don't know if he's like the owner, administrator of the dog show.
Oh God. Yeah.
Just awesome. He's another staple of this cast. You know, he shows up in all their stuff, and yeah, he's an underrated comedian.
He's a great underrated comedian. Him in Monument Men.
Yeah.
He's really great in that. He's a very tight, stuck-up looking guy.
Does a good job of that.
Does a really good job of playing that character.
Seinfeld, he's the president of NBC.
Yep.
He is Phoebe and Friends, Phoebe's real-life biological dad. He's somebody like, kind of like Stephen Tobolowsky, who was in like Groundhog Day as Ned. You know, he has showed up on podcasts as somebody who has so many stories to tell. I think Bob Balaban would be that way too. Like he's been in so many TV shows and movies. He has some fascinating stories.
Did you ask him to come on for this pod?
I would.
Did he not do it, or his agent never got back to you?
We're gonna have him and West Studio in the same episode.
I can't have him on the same episode. Different movies. Did they ever do anything together?
I don't know.
Yeah, too bad.
That's a good question. But yeah, Bob Balaban, he was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind as the translator. Just from that shoot alone would be amazing.
Has he ever had a normal sized pair of glasses?
I don't think so.
No. Very, very tiny glasses.
Everything, yeah, to make him look nerdy.
Yeah.
Or snobby.
Yeah.
Or both. Yeah.
I think this movie, did the cast come together for this movie to make this, or did this movie put this cast on the radar so well that they all shot off and did incredible stuff?
I believe it's kind of like we were watching Geronimo last week, like rewatching it now and like watching Matt Damon. It's like, yeah, that's a star. You know, he's clearly, you know, you could tell he's in the scene with Duvall and Hackman, and he's
holding his own.
Yeah, he's on that level of stardom. You know, it's like he's going to be a big star. Watching it now, it makes sense. I think a lot of people, it's like the fact that they are so funny around each other and they build off each other so well. It's like you want to see them in more stuff.
Tell you what, this Jack Nicholson guy, he's going to make it.
Going places.
This guy's pretty good.
So yeah, I think this movie, like watching this now, it's like it makes sense that, you know, they've gone on to big stuff. It fits well. So, so you are a 7.
7.
Yeah. 7.5 for me.
Like a fair 7.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good ballpark for it.
I think the cringiness kind of makes up the other 3 points.
Yeah. Yeah. And it depends on your taste for cringiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we said beforehand off the air, some people may not vibe into the humor.
No, it's definitely an elevated humor that is not for everybody.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, it's like, in a way, who's another Canadian, Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, I'm very much a Norm Macdonald vibe.
I always just love Norm Macdonald's humor, and I've heard people say like they don't get it, you know, which I feel sorry for them, you know.
Joke's on them. Norm was great.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Just gold. So,
I remember we went through a phase shortly after he died where we were just sharing clips back and forth at Norm.
Yeah, and just can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough.
But, you know, it's like how my wife and I started watching Schitt's Creek when Catherine O'Hara passed away. You know, just to enjoy her performance in that, you know, just awesome.
She is easily the standout performance of Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of like a great cast from top to bottom. She is.
And she grows into it with every season. She gets funnier.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and the whole point of the show is that like the characters grow and become better.
Yeah.
But the characters continue to just like be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of has it both ways. You know, it manages to be emotional and touching, but also funny and, you know, real. And it's not cringe.
No.
So, yeah, it works really well that way.
Your name is Roland Shit?
Yeah. It's funny how it starts off that way with very obvious jokes.
Yeah.
You know, very on the button jokes, but then transitions away from that.
Well, and Eugene Levy is such a funny guy to always play this straight character.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the eyebrows.
Or he can have such a blank expression on his face too.
He does. And he is one of the funniest people.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Few people play bewildered better than him.
Yeah.
He does it so well. So,
but I would say the two of them, Catherine O'Hara and, you know, Eugene Levy, are both peak in this movie.
Comedy gold.
Comedy gold.
But yeah, another episode of Cinema Vino. And yeah, we're drinking Quitting Time, Quick Trip beer, made by Marshall Brewing.
Quitting Time.
Yeah. So good stuff. If you're in this area and you see this on the shelf, you're looking for an easy drinking beer.
And you know where you can find it. Quick Trip.
Quick Trip. Yeah. So it's funny. We were in Phoenix and they have Quick Trips there.
Can we get sponsored?
By Quick Trip.
By Quick Trip?
Yeah. By Quitting Time.
By Quitting Time?
There we go. But great movies, only drunker.
Download the Quick Trip app.
Exactly. Today.
Or tomorrow, I don't care.
Great pizza. They have great.
Oh, they do breakfast pizza. Have you ever had their breakfast pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a QT in our office.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, on the bottom floor.
You have your very own Quick Trip.
QT. Yeah, it's the touchless kind. So it's the Amazon like touchless technology. You just scan in with a card, pick up what you want, and you just leave.
Wow.
Yeah, it just charges you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What will they think of next?
What will they do next over at Quick Trip? You know?
Just amazing.
Geniuses.
Yeah.
Next thing you're going to do is sponsor a podcast.
Exactly. But yeah, great movies, only drunker. And we will see you guys next time.
All right. Bye.